The journey of a successful businessman. This is Ayan, 17 years old, dreamer, hustler, broke. Ayan scrolls through his phone and watches a video. How I started my business at 17 with $0. His eyes sparkle. Ayan, if he can do it, why not me? He tries to sell custom phone cases online. No orders. Next week, still nothing. Ayan's friend jokes, "Bro, even my grandma doesn't want your cases." He notices how many students forget their chargers in school. Idea! He buys a few cheap chargers online and sets up a mini charger rental box in the library. Boom! First customer, then another. Sometimes success starts with solving the smallest problem. Just when it's growing, the school bans his rental box. Teacher, "This isn't a market, Ayan." Ayan is crushed. He walks home in the rain thinking, maybe I'm just meant to be average. That night, his elder sister sits with him. She says, failures aren't stop signs, they're traffic signals. Slow down, look around, then go. Ayan wipes his face. Something clicks. Next day, he builds a simple website for students to pre-order personalized notebooks. He uses free tools, designs it himself. At first, nothing. Then one classmate orders. Then a few more. He reinvests every rupee. Wait till you see what happens next. If you're loving Ayan's journey, hit subscribe and let's go. Soon, he's flooded with notebook orders. He hires 2 classmates. Ayan, let's build something big together. A shady vendor offers to mass-produce cheap notebooks. Fast money, but the quality, trash. Ayan refuses. He writes in his journal, fast won't last. Right will rise. A school fair. Ayan sets up a stall. It sells out. His brand becomes a hit. Even the principal says, you've got something special. Ayan is now 19, running a real business, mentoring others. He tells a group of students, I didn't start rich, I started ready. Ayan, now confident, looks into the camera. Don't wait for a perfect plan, start with a spark. Your journey won't be easy, but it'll be yours. Success isn't about never falling, it's about never quitting, like. Comment, what's your dream? Subscribe for more inspiring teen stories. Once upon a time in a small city lived a 16-year-old girl named Simi. She was kind-hearted, soft-spoken, and incredibly talented. Her drawing skills could bring stories to life, and her handwriting was so beautiful that students often asked her to rewrite their notes just to impress the teacher. But there was one thing Simi struggled with, saying no. Whenever someone said, "Can you do my assignment? Will you finish my art project? Can you rewrite my notebook?" Simi would smile and say, "Okay," even if it meant staying up late. Even if it meant skipping her favorite shows. Even if it meant ignoring her own work. Her friends took her help and walked away with praise, while Simi sat in the background, tired and unnoticed. There was one person who noticed, though, John, her neighbour and classmate, a calm, observant guy who always greeted her with a small nod whenever they crossed paths. One evening, as Simi sat in the park working on yet another classmate's science model, John walked up to her and asked gently, "Why do you always do everyone else's work?" Simi blinked. "Because they ask for help." He sat beside her. "Simi, helping is one thing, but doing everything for free while they enjoy their time, that's not kindness, that's people-pleasing. They're using you." Simi looked confused. No one had ever said that to her. "You're super talented. You draw better than anyone. Your handwriting is art itself. Why not charge them? Use your skills. You always worry about your school fees. This could help." Simi didn't reply. The idea felt wrong, or maybe just new. She shook her head. "I don't think I can do that. It'll feel rude." John smiled. "You don't have to be rude to say no. You just have to respect your own time." That night, Simi couldn't sleep. She heard her parents whispering, "The fee notice has arrived. I'll take extra shifts." Her chest tightened. She walked to her desk and looked at the pile of drawings she'd done for others. Not one of them had her name. For the first time, she whispered to herself, "What about me?" The next day, when a classmate came up to her with a fake sweet smile saying, "Hey Simi, can you finish my English assignment? You're so good at it." She took a deep breath and said softly, "Sure, but I charge rupees, 200 per assignment." The girl blinked. "What?" Simi didn't waver. "I don't do free work anymore." Some walked away, some complained, but a few actually paid her. And guess what? Her work spoke for itself. Soon, even seniors came to her for neat projects and stunning drawings. She created a small notebook with her rates and started managing her own pocket money. One afternoon, as she walked home with a paid folder in hand, she saw John across the street. He gave her a thumbs up. She smiled and mouthed, "Thank you." That day, Simi learned something powerful. Saying no isn't rude, it's self-respect. Moral for teens. Helping is good, but never at the cost of your own peace, dreams, or time. Learn to say no, softly, calmly, and confidently.